What is up, and it's going on, guys? Simpzy here, and today for you I have another episode of my Let's Play Game of Thrones Total War House Renly Baratheon campaign. This is the sub-mod for Westeros Total War, so let's get straight right into it. Now, I did say in the last episode that I would start this episode off with the Battle of Sunspear, the Siege of Sunspear, the last Martell settlement, but I wanted to kind of starve them out a little bit more and let their troops starve a bit, as you might like to say. Now, to start this episode off, something came out, a candidate for adoption. Benefactor Rickard, Lord of Storm's End. Now, the candidate's name is Donald Storm. Now, if you know in Game of Thrones and Westeros in general, Storm is a bastard's name, such as Jon Snow, Emma Stone, Edric Storm, and so on and so on. So he's Rickard's bastard. So I thought, why not? We can't hurt having another general. Let's actually legalise him and have him as the... Whoa, adoption not completed? It would appear that this was not meant to be. Message of your offer of adoption has arrived to as a funeral proceeding. This man has sadly and suddenly passed away. How does that make sense? Caught up in an act of God. Pierce Penrose, Outrider, Sunspear. Hang on. Where is he? That's kind of confusing. That's weird. Okay. Well, anyway, there's another weird thing going on as well, because Jaime Lannister, these should be Lannisters. Brienne Lannister, Shira, Estermont. That should be Lannister, because they're not, because he's highborn and so's Mailander. So they either should be Storm or Hill, because that's what the bastards of Lannisters are called. I need to actually look on the forums. That's never happened to me before. This has kind of put me out of the immersion of the game, which isn't kind of saddening, to be honest. They should be Lannisters. Anyway, speaking of marriages, let's go over to Lannisport. Oh, and you know how I was going on about having a Tyrell married? For some reason, I just totally missed out. I just forgot that Renly was married to Marjorie. Marjorie is a Tyrell. So, if Marjorie's daughter marries a Tyrell, that's inbreeding. So we can't marry off a Tyrell. We can, but they get really bad traits, and it's like born of incest, like Joffrey and Tom, and they actually have a trait and it decreases them and everything. But I think it's like you can either have really like atrocious generals that don't even get like a commander, or you can get like a crazy general such as Jaime Lannister at the moment is bloody 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A 10-star general. And he's 53, bloody hell. How old's his wife? 19. He's got 2 children. But yeah. So let's continue the siege at Sunspear, and we'll play that very shortly. So I need to figure out. I could. Gregor Clegane, they only 26%. I don't want to lose her. But so I can't marry her to a Tyrell because God forbid, Marjorie's sister with what's his face? He's down here. So if I marry off, because there was another guy, I can't remember his name, but he was a Tyrell. Maybe it's Loras's son, and I marry Marjorie's daughter to Loras's son, but he's probably like second or third generation Tyrell, but that's not good. How are we going with the Tullys? The Tullys are pretty much wiped out at the moment. They've only got Harrenhal, and oh no, they have this settlement here, Fairmarket. So I need to make the decision. I need to find a general. Like, I want a good general. I want to marry off to a good general. But the Arryns pretty much are dominating. They're smashing the Tullys. They're smashing the Starks. So I might actually marry Tiana off to an Arryn. because I don't really want to give him another Lannister. But for some reason, he's not a Lannister, even though it does say in his biography, Jaime is the eldest son of Lord Tywin Lannister. And in his thing of Lannister blood, this person belongs to one of the major houses in Westeros, the Castle Rock of the Westland. Yeah, and then his wife is of Renly's blood, so it's kind of weird. But you know what I could do? I could marry her off to Bonifer Baratheon and keeps the bloodline pure. But I need to make the decision of that. I might just send her. I don't really want to marry another Lannister because the Lannisters will have too much power in the Baratheon family. So, and I want to obviously don't taint the bloodline. So we'll send her up. We'll send her up to the twins. And I definitely don't want to make her marry an Ironborn. No way. I reckon either an Arryn or a Stark. We'll have a look. But from the looks of it, when I had a spy up at the Starks, all the generals that were willing to be married were Bolton, Jon Umber, and what's his head, Karstark. But they were all, like I said, like I estimated, their ages were just like old, like really, really old. So we can't marry off a Tyrell. We can, but I don't really want to have a shit general. Okay, so how are we going down at Sunspear? We're still besieging the settlement. I have my ships up at Storm's End. I might actually bring Jaime down here for something to do. We'll leave them. We'll send them down. We'll recruit 2 more with lots of units, and we'll send him on the boat. How long does Sunspear hang on for? 7 turns. I think I might play that battle very shortly. Just want to quickly go through the recruitment. Construction report, more or less. Nothing we can recruit. Oh! Because we got spare money, we might as well use it. Okay. Nearly taking out the bloody Martells. We've been delaying this battle a bit. To be honest, I will do that very shortly. If we don't have time in this episode, definitely in the next. Anything we can do with the Lannisters? We can get trade rights. I don't think we're actually bordering with any of them, so they might get pissed. Raven Tree, Stony Steps. Wish we could marry off to Loras Tyrell. Petty already has a wife. He probably already has sons, to be honest. Hornvale. We'll send this guy to the Tullys. No, we can't talk to him. He's already spoken, so we'll send our spy to the Vale. Oh, who's this guy? Jasper Corbray. See if we can find an Arryn somewhere in there. We'll send our Tyrone north. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. I definitely don't want to marry him off to a Stannis because technically that's their cousins. Tyrells, that's their cousins. Lannisters. I don't know if the game's gonna take it into account because it's kind of glitched at the moment, like I said. So her name should be Shira Lannister. Hey guys, just before I leave you, could I please ask you to follow me on Twitter? It's the best way to interact with me. I respond to every single tweet I get. On that, you'll be able to see when I've posted a video, giveaways coming up, and also when I'm playing subscribers. And also, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to me to get the most recent and up-to-date content on my channel. So thanks guys, bye.